How you doing, Pisces? Let's get right into this with a 7-card spread. Let's see what's going on with you. Messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. Community. Working together. Collaboration. You're in a good energy right now. Feeling love in this Christmas time. Feeling connected. Try that again, see if it'll drop. So, distant past is the gift in reverse. You're feeling connected now. You're feeling accepted and definitely more supported than you have in the past. In the past, you've been feeling kind of singled out and unsupported, and maybe feeling a little bit like coming from an energy of lack, feeling depleted and feeling like, I don't know, like something is missing. 3, immediate past, expectation. You definitely feel like every time that you had an expectation, that you feel kind of disappointed. And that was the thing that kind of made you really disappointed. Not the fact that they reacted a certain way or didn't react a certain way to your liking, but the fact that you expected better or different than the situation that you've got now. Perhaps you felt like you expected more. And usually expectations is the things that actually brings disappointment, because if you don't expect anything, then you really don't get really disappointed. So the present obstacles or influences, the main male in reverse. Yeah, you're single. So you're single at the moment. Maybe you feel like you weren't, you had higher expectations for the people that came around you, and like, you felt that you weren't really offered anything of value when you're single at the moment. I don't know if that's really an issue. Perhaps you were waiting on somebody. You were hoping for someone to reach out in particular. Maybe somebody in particular, or just, I don't know, the people that you were thinking about. Maybe even people you told them to stop contacting you. I don't know, but your expectations was not being given anything. You expected to not being given any gifts. That's kind of sad. You've dealt with a lot of people who are kind of selfish. So you kind of gave up that expectations, to be honest. You kind of stopped expecting anyone to kind of be any better than what you usually got, because when you did, they were less than ideal. Present outlook is mature woman. In the past, maybe you've had some sense of codependency as well. Not wanting to be with a particular person, but yet you think about that particular person because they gave you a sense of rejection, because possibly it was like a lot of history of dating the emotionally unavailable men who did not have the capacity to give you any kind of emotion back at you or towards any kind of working together. And so you started focusing on yourself because, you know, you didn't really expect anyone to come in, because you're done kind of getting disappointed. You're just kind of checking out. This is like burnout from like dating or expecting anybody to do anything for you. So that way you don't get disappointed. And it's just kind of like feel it like I don't know. I feel like an acceptance of this though. Like whatever this was, it kind of made you mature in a way that you kind of stop expecting things from certain people. You kind of lost that kind of codependency that you've had in your youth, possibly due to like feeling abandoned and unloved in some sort of way. Stopped chasing unavailable men, and you started depending more on yourself and your own skills. And it actually helped you into like to grow and evolve and find the strength and gifts within yourself. And you definitely gained a huge amount of knowledge and spiritual growth from kind of like learning how to interact from people around you, and actually taking away the, you know, the gifts of knowledge and learning that interacting with people should give you, and you grew from it. You feel like you had to pick up the slack a lot when it comes to responsibilities, and perhaps you were always the more responsible one. You were always the kind of the caretaker of everybody, because, you know, you could be a single mother, or you could have been raised in a household with a single mother, and you kind of just took on those characteristics and became a single mother yourself, that like you're expected to just take care of everything. And it's like, before you used to grasp at like that assistance and help, and now it's like, well, I just will handle it and I don't have any expectations for help, and I'll just deal with it as it comes, because that's what I usually do. And you know, it made you into an incredibly strong person, an incredibly resilient person, and extremely knowledgeable. Perhaps in the past people thought they could break you down in some kind of way, but it was really just a cycle that you played within yourself about meeting the same kind of energy with a different face, and dealing with the same kind of man and or same kind of energy. If it's that, if it's not your relationships, and it's within your bosses, of having dominant figures that are very dominating and oppressive over you. And it's kind of like, you know, sometimes when we have these certain kind of childhoods and these unhealed wounds, we kind of unconsciously like recreate the same kind of situations that we had as a child until we kind of see it and heal from it. Usually when it's something that's kind of cyclic, it's usually an indication that universe is trying to show you something. And it's trying to help you see something about yourself. And whatever hardships that you had as a child, it was meant to be this way in order for you to gain the experience and knowledge. And this was kind of like the training ground into the person that you would to become. Finding the strength and security within yourself and not expecting anyone to bring your fortune to you, and thereby creating it yourself. Family room. Future influences. You could be buying a new home, a family business, having a shared home. I feel like maybe there was a breakup to a relationship and somebody left a spouse or a long-term relationship in order to go towards a mature woman, in order to make a home and shared family situation. And make it official with a different relationship or a situation. You may not be expecting anything, but I feel like something is coming towards you. And somebody here is off on the side, knows that where they're going. I don't know if you were knowingly or unknowingly a part of a third party. And even if you didn't like interject yourself in a third party, it was something that you kind of like unintentionally got dragged into. Like maybe this could have been like someone at work or a neighbor that you were friendly with that, you know, at first kind of flirted, but you didn't know that they were married or taken. And there's definitely something there, and this person was in a bad relationship, and you know, and then things kind of progress, and then you found out that they were with somebody or long term. And then maybe you even backed off. You're like, oh, I'm just going to have to back off from this. This person is taken. Like, I'm not going to deal with this person. Or maybe this person just kind of eventually even like admitted it, or you found out through the grapevine. And maybe there's a huge drawback after that, because this person was trying to work something out with a relationship that's definitely failing. And they want to come towards you now. Whatever situation that they're in, somebody feels like that they're at a loss, that they feel like that they're not getting what they want, or they feel like kind of stuck or oppressed in some kind of way, or whatever they thought initially was a gift turned out to be a nightmare. They feel definitely in lack, and they don't feel like they're in their strength or this power, maybe because they were stuck down, like they were stuck within a relationship that they were no longer happy in, and it's like they didn't want to be the one to end it. And maybe it's them kind of just disassociating and just trying to keep things at ease and not really deal with the issues in order to like just kind of check out. In order to the person that they're with feel so lonely that they start acting crazy, because then they feel the detachment. But this is a person who doesn't really like, he didn't really want to address anything. Now, I feel like something was seen, something was found out, and it felt like whatever situation that they were trying to maintain that wasn't working, they found out in some way that it couldn't continue because it was something that was like destroying them in a way. And in the past, maybe they didn't want to invest in you because they did have something else. But you're done kind of waiting for expectations. 2 + 8 = 10. You're done with expectations. If you expect anything better, it's to improve your own life. And not that it has to do with the individual per se that actually improves it, but you have expectations for something better out of the situation, out of situations that in the past kind of try to control you using love and emotion. So instead of instead of working for something that you might not want, you kind of focused yourself onto becoming your own official person. I feel like somebody's been watching you. Somebody wants to work with you. But they were held back by not only their partner, but maybe their family, their shared family as well, telling them, hey, just stay into this situation, but, you know, work it out. You've been together for so long, but it's just... And for a long time, this person did listen to it. But I don't feel like it's no more. This person is breaking away from people and other people's opinions of what they think that they should do. And they want to actually go towards something that's going to make them happy. And this is also like people in the community that kind of judges this main mature woman. Maybe she is a single parent or a single mother and, you know, a single person, and they're raising kids by themselves, and like, you know, people are always kind of talking about them, judging them because of it in some kind of way, calling her a home wrecker because, you know, she is appealing and she's single and she's within a community that with the majority of them are not. So there's always this kind of suspicion around her. Like a mature woman is also someone that's deeply knowledgeable, experienced, learns by experience, and, you know, it's... And sometimes people are threatened by someone who is extremely knowledgeable, especially if they're kind of insecure within themselves. If this person wanted to come towards you, he was held back by other people's opinions of you. But you're definitely giving up on waiting. Let me see. This person didn't offer you anything in the past, but I feel like they want to now. maybe this person kind of was with somebody and you had an encounter with this person. And perhaps they didn't tell you, and they kind of like, was around for a good time and not a long time. Maybe this person is like a serial cheater or someone with a sex addiction or someone who needs a lot of attention. So, one person at home, it's not going to cut it, and it never has. Maybe this person is used to that, but, now you're kind of holding out. Like, you learn by experience. You're a mature woman. You know what this person is about and what they bring to the table, which is nothing. It's not exactly a gift. It's like an empty cup, You're like, oh, this is what I expect. This is what I know because I'm mature. I learn by experience. I'm not really into like doing this whole game again. So no, thank you. Because I'm holding out for someone official. Because I'm respecting myself because, I want more and I want better. And this tiny little, no offer, it's not going to cut it. Like, as if this mature woman should be grateful that this person kind of just decided to allow them to pay attention to them because they feel like they needed the attention. I don't really know. What's this family room? Tower in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Staying in a unhappy situation, an unhappy family situation. It doesn't have any passion anymore or drive, but it's something that should have ended a long time ago, but hasn't. Maybe they returned back to a long-term partner or marriage, and because it's just for a good time, not a long time, maybe this is like a loveless relationship. Maybe this person is just kind of a narc, and they just need the attention all of the time, and it's never enough. And so they kind of leave this air of being unfinished or feeling kind of burnt out. And kind of like with everybody that they are with or everybody that they go to, because they already have somebody at home that don't have plans to leave, but they don't really want to stay. Official person, so you decided to become official yourself and started to work on yourself, maybe started your own business, or you want to have plans to start your own business, become your own boss in some kind of way, not depending on anyone else to do that for you. What's this official person? Five of Swords in reverse. So Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody has a desire to reconcile. Somebody has some lingering resentments. But they also have a desire to reach out and forgive. On top of being resentful, this is someone that kind of screwed you over in the past, and you cut them off and became your own kind of official person. And now this person wants to come in and say that they want to offer you something because they left whatever situation that they were stuck in, or they stayed stuck in, that they were unhappy in. And now they want to come back and reconcile, but they're still resentful. I don't know if you did something in the past that this is like somebody that just wants to get back at other women that ever hurt them, or, somebody who likes to, jump from every falling tower that they create to the next and then come back again. But this is somebody that is lacks any kind of loyalty or resilience to anything that they have done, or at least in terms of relationships. They want to come back and reconcile with you. Tell me more about this Five of Swords in reverse and this official person. Tell me more about this official person. What? This is so much. What? I don't know. I guess you're trying to tell me. What? Dude, this is like the weirdest thing. Listen, they want to start a new relationship with you. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles, that you have everything, that you're abundant, that you have everything, that you're gifted, that you're beautiful. This is the pre-Empress. The only thing that she doesn't have is the Emperor. You have everything that you need. And they want to come and offer you something. Thing is, this person has some choices. Feels like they have a lot of options that they could take or they should take. You're unsure if they go down this road, if that's something that they want. Maybe they had a lot of time to play the field, or they liked to play the field in the past. Maybe after coming out of this, there's like a kind of a hesitancy because they don't know what to expect. They don't know what this cup holds. They have ideas or fantasies, but they don't have a lot of proof. Maybe you don't know this person too well, but they definitely noticed you. And maybe you've spoken a couple of times, but it's nothing that's established. It's something that's quite new, so they're unsure. There's been a lack of communications. There's secrets. High Priestess, this is you as well. You are not speaking in particular to this person. Not a lot of communications, but a lot of feelings, but just not a lot of speaking. The High Priestess sees all, but doesn't communicate or see, because she sees more than she speaks. She's knowledgeable, spiritual, knows all about the occult, rituals, communication with spirit. This also tells about secrets, lack of communications, having hidden feelings but not speaking it. This person was wondering if they should. They have a lot of feelings. They don't want to speak it, but they have a lot of passion towards you. King of Wands. They want to work with you. And I feel like they're going to make their move. They've been holding back for a really long time, but they finally got out of a situation that they feel like they stayed too long in. That's crazy how that all came out. Advice. Whatever hardships that you went through, God, just know that Spirit is with you. A higher power is overseeing this and definitely protecting and overseeing you. There is some strange coincidence that will happen, a strange meeting or situation, something that's going to bring you together. Maybe you're having a lot of synchronicities. You know, if you see a lot of repeating angel numbers, definitely look that up. 333, 444, 1234. These are synchronicities, communication from spirit, and it's important to listen to your intuition to try to find out what messages they're trying to convey to you, because they are trying to speak to you. Important to listen to your intuition. Ask why things happen the way they do, who comes towards you and why they come towards you. Find out the nature of this person before you get involved. Don't allow your emotions to run away with you and actually speculate into who you're getting involved with. Listen to your intuition, because spirit is guiding you. They're going to bring you together with somebody or something that is in aligned with your path. And it's gonna actually create a choice between two things. Whatever that's gonna come towards you, it's gonna ask you to make a choice. Definitely, whatever choice that is, it's something that will be lasting. And it's a matter of time. Tick-tock. If you're working towards something in particular, you feel that it's your life path, your life calling, keep going towards it. You have a choice to actually keep feeding into it or give up. And what it takes is time and energy and effort. Whoever's holding themselves back to you, I feel they're going to go towards you. And it's just a matter of time before they will. Because they feel like they're kind of running out of time. I wonder, it's telling you to listen to your own intuition. If this person is going to be a repeat of the old or something new, but either way, they are divinely guided towards you, whether it be a lesson and they come in for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And if that's for you to kind of interpret and decide, because this is like a test. Are you going to rush in head first, kind of offering everything while getting nothing, and then wondering why you're going to be disappointed? Or you're going to go ahead and going into this with a clear thought and a stable emotional balance, and listen to your intuition. Pay attention to who you're dealing with, who you're speaking to, what they say and don't say, and what they do and don't do. And it's up to you to determine who this person is for you. Give me a couple more. You've been in contemplation for too long. It's time to come out of it. Maybe it's time to go within, actually, though. I'm not sure which. You've either been ignoring your intuition. There's a need to go within, possibly. Look within yourself. There's a spiritual journey that you're trying to avoid. Maybe you feel like there's a lot of blockages and you're starting to feel frustrated and it's like everything's in your way. But, you know, it's important that universe is actually stalling things, and know that it's happening in all of the divine timing. It's important for you to be flexible, and it's important for you to put the work in with whatever you're trying to invest in. Because with this movement of Saturn, you know, it can bring great things, but with whatever it is with your Saturn placement, you know, even if you have a good Saturn placement, you know, it takes time and effort, and it's slow climbs over time, because Saturn values effort, experience, patience. Whatever that takes a long time to accumulate and you're gaining knowledge over time, it usually is something that is quite longer lasting than something that is a huge lottery win in a second that can be spent. Because when you slowly work for something and accumulate it, You know that this is something that's going to be hard won. What is your past life karma with this person? Saturn is slowing things down for you. It's doing this for a reason. Just remember that. It's asking you to prove to Saturn how much you want it, and Saturn will bless you greatly if you are diligent and resilient towards your goals and towards your life path. Karmic relationship. 2 for each. Galactic in reverse. Karmic relationship. You're kind of having a karmic relationship coming towards you. This could have been somebody within a different planet. If you were in a different kind of incarnation, a different galaxy even. I feel you were torn apart because one of you was sent on a mission because your home planet was in some kind of drought, and it tore you apart and you were never seen again. This wasn't something that was from betrayal, but this was something that was ripped apart, whatever mission that one of you got sent on. Whoever left never returned. And it was possibly due to a rescue mission for the rest of the civilization that they left. Interesting. Maybe somebody within this earth fell in love with a starseed in a past life. Somebody was a starseed, and there is a love affair between the two. However short it was that it was shared, it was torn apart by one of you returning home. Maybe there is even a death. Oh, that's interesting. That's new. I haven't got that card yet. But it makes sense with Pisces because you rule the unconscious. You rule the ether, space, the abyss, dreams. I guess some people would describe Pisces as the aliens and the Aquarius as the robots. Most likely, though, you shared a same planet, and one of you got sent on a rescue mission and never returned. And here it is, this life, that you were meant to kind of meet each other again within this life. And I wonder if you'll recognize each other. Maybe you already met each other. I feel like someone is coming towards you. And it's going to create a huge change within your life. Or at least a huge transition and movement. And whether it be with this person or it might send you on a kind of a new, unexpected direction. I feel like this person is coming towards you. And it'll be really interesting how this turns out. I feel like this became like a drama soap opera, but that's what I got for you, Pisces. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Really helps the helps my channel and helps get the word out. Donation box below if you feel moved to do so, and if you're able, it would be appreciated. If not, it's all good. I love you lots, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.